Hi, and welcome back to Living in Central Texas. I'm Andrea Dudick, real estate broker and relocation specialist here in the Central Texas area. If you are considering relocating to the area and are eyeing the areas of Temple, Belton, or Salado, you'll definitely want to watch this video. I'm going to give you a brief overview of each of those areas, some of the most developing and best communities happening in those places, highlighting some of the builders that are building there, as well as what incentives and our current market is looking like. So I'm really excited about this video. I can't wait to go over these things with you. And if you are interested in more things relocation related to the area, don't forget to subscribe to my channel or even download my free relocation guide to help get you started. All right, so let's dive on in. We will be using Loom to kind of screen share with me, look at the MLS, get a really good map idea of inventory in our little triangle of Temple, Belton, Salado. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Okay, so let's head on into the MLS. This is what I would use to kickstart your home search. Of course, I have really great knowledge of different builders in these areas. I'm frequently getting inventory from each of these builders, finding out what incentives are. So if we find little things in here, I will always reach out to the builders and see what their most up-to-date inventory is, as well as kind of dive into what incentives and concessions are being offered. All right, so today we're going to be looking at active listings in Temple, Belton, and Salado. We're actually going to look at 2024 or newer because since there is such a surplus of inventory, even though we are in 2025, there's still a lot of new construction homes in that 2025-2024 age range. So within Temple, Belton, Salado, new construction homes, 2024 or newer, we have 340 listings. What we're going to do is look at the map here and talk a little bit about each of these areas. We zoom in a tiny bit at the Temple area, Belton, Salado down here. So let's take a look at the map here just to give us a really great idea of what's available. So looking at this map, there's going to be some overlap, especially with Temple and Belton. Things are a little bit different. Again, I think there are a lot more homes technically in Temple, but what I find is that my buyers are more interested if they've got kids or something in the school district, if anything, because there's such overlap. You can have a Temple address, but be within Belton ISD. You can be in Temple and part of Temple ISD. So if we're working together, that's one of the things I'll check with. Temple, Belton, which of course includes Morgan's Point. I have an awesome video on Morgan's Point if you want to check that out. And then Salado down here. A lot of houses, you can see a lot of these are near Belton Lake. This is Stillhouse Lake. So let's start with Temple. Temple is going to be really great proximity to hospitals. We have McLean Children's Hospital, Baylor Scott and White Main Hospital. We're a huge medical hub here, and you're just gonna have some really great, both new and established neighborhoods, great access to shopping. And then you're right on the I-35 corridor. If we back up here, the I-35 runs down here. So smack through Salado, Temple, and Belton. So in terms of investment, this area is growing rapidly. It's a great place to invest and buy, in my opinion. If you go north, we have Waco. If you go south, we have Austin. Closer you get to Waco, slightly higher price per square foot. Definitely closer to Austin, a higher price per square foot. Salado is generally going to be higher price points, higher price per square foot, but you're also going to get rural and private feel, generally larger lot. And then if you're looking for more kind of historic charm, lakeside lifestyle, and then just quick access to Fort Cavazos, 14 is going to take you out to Fort Cavazos right here. Temple, Belton, Salado, you really can't go wrong. Everything's really close to one another. It's just a matter of what you're looking for. And then Salado, you have more artistic, upscale, golf community lifestyle, boutique feel, a lot of custom homes, larger lots. I mean, people are really just driving around on their golf carts backyard to drink a beer on a Sunday a lot of times. Different feels, different price points. So again, price per square foot is going to be a little higher in Salado. We'll see that as we look at these homes. So let's go. Of those 350 plus homes that we saw, 234 of them are in Temple. These are all Temple homes. I'm going to sort by price. You have a 1-bed, 1-bath here at $149, kind of a downtown area. Some of our newer communities, we have Atascosa Estates, over $300,000 price point. $300,000 is our average home price-ish, $280 to $300 in the moment. And if we look at the map, Atascosa Estates is 363 and 35. Really great access whether you're going up 35. There's just our big circle that takes us everywhere. So in here, in this community, we have builders. In Atascosa Estates, we have Gary Wright Homes, Corey Herring, Centex Homes. This is Dunhill Homes. A lot of different builders to pick from here. Just over that 300,000 price point. 1,600 square feet. This one's 3-bed, 2-bath, brand new, tons of inventory. Our lot sizes are 0.17-ish, 0.20, or a fifth of an acre, very small lot. A couple more really popular communities are Hartrick Ranch. I just did a video on that one. Really awesome community out near Little River Academy on the outskirts. I think this area is growing very quickly and has so much potential. This one's actually Academy ISD, which is pretty sought after. Some really beautiful builders out here. We have Stylecraft, Omega, and Gila. Hartrick Ranch, again, this is 35. Here we have Salado. You have 14 running through Belton. This is off of FM 93, which is right here. Super rural, really cute little area, really beautiful homes and builders. So what I'm seeing here currently in our market, which this is always subject to change, in this community specifically, able to get a large amount of closing costs. I think on the last deal, like over $20,000 in concessions, which is like money that can be used in various ways. My client was able to buy down their permanent fixed interest rate to far below the average market value, all their closing costs paid for, and we got them a garage door opener because motorized garage door opener is not included, something you don't always think of. Just depending on where you're looking to go, we can figure out what we can negotiate for you. Homes in there, pretty similar, closer to the 300 and just over $300,000 price point. Similar size lots, actually slightly smaller lots. But I'm gonna show you one of them. Let's see if I can show you one that's finished just so you can see the inside of them. Okay, this is the Gila build, priced at $309. 4-bed, 2-bath, 1,700 square feet. Recessed lighting. Really open, beautiful kitchen, white ceramic tile backsplash, stainless steel appliances, luxury vinyl plank flooring, carpet in the master. Just an idea of what you could get for $309. Another community in Temple, our third one to take a look at, Wildflower Country Club, which is our golf course and golf club community in Temple. The Terrace right off of West Adams. The Hills of Westwood is one of our gated communities. Super beautiful, super popular. It has a community pool and park. The Grove at Lakewood Ranch off of West Adams, Northgate off of West Adams, Mesa Ridge, Legacy Ranch, and Hartrick Ranch I just showed you. So those are some new communities. And then I think our last one that we'll do is, let's do Wildflower Country Club. So these homes are a little bit higher price per square foot based off of location. You are in the golf community. You can see right here, $294, $304, $257 a square foot. So price per square foot is going to be a little higher. As you know, this is one of my absolute favorite builders, our luxury builder, Carruthers. I recently did a video in Morgan's Point giving you a really awesome tour of a Carruthers new construction home. The outside of these are absolutely beautiful. You have a lot of trees. Part of the price per square foot increase in here has to do with the finishes and things that they put into the home. So even though you are paying a little bit more, you get what you pay for. Sometimes those starter homes are fantastic, but you're able to often get a little bit more square footage. This one is clearly still under construction. They're doing the two-toned cabinets, really fun light fixtures, tons of lighting. You are in a golf course. You don't have that privacy fencing. If you're a golfer or you love that open feel that the golf community offers, and you want a really beautiful builder, this is a great one for us to take a look at. So yeah, that's a little glimpse into what you can buy in the Temple area. Big range between $300,000 homes, $1 million homes, and those many communities I mentioned. Some of our biggest builders in all of these areas, there's gonna be quite a bit of overlap, but we have D.R. Horton, Keela Homes, Omega, Flint Rock, Stylecraft, some of the big, like the big production builders. You also have build in smaller volumes, Jerry Wright, B.B. Fuller, Corey Herring, White River, Rocky Creek. Let's go ahead and take a look at what you can find in Belton, Texas. When we run a search of homes available in Belton, Texas, brand new, 62 homes populate, and we sort by price, as low as $229. Most of them are going to be over that $260 price point. A lot of them are within $300,000, about 4 in $400,000 price point, a few in that $700,000 price point, and a few just over $1 million. Of course, if you wanted to build custom, could always talk to you about what that looks like in terms of buying land and working with a new home custom builder. That process is a whole nother conversation. But today, in terms of Belton, we're going to look at Three Creeks, Rancho Del Lago, and Honey Glen Acres. Rancho Del Lago, this is the community that I did the Carruthers home tour in a couple months. Rancho Del Lago is gonna be up here in Morgan's Point. Love this area, deer roaming your neighborhood, just minutes from the lake. You even have some houses that are lake view, not in that community, but in Morgan's Point. We're going to look at Honey Glen Acres, which is more down here. And then we're going to look at Three Creeks. So Three Creeks, west side of 35. There are so many builders in this community, some of the biggest ones. And one of the reasons I like to highlight this community is because of that variety. It's a very established community, one of the only communities where you're finding a ton resale, but also new construction homes, those smaller priced homes. D.R. Horton, Stylecraft, Tippett is in there. You also still have Carruthers building in there as well. I think Omega and Keela might be done in there, but huge variety, lots of new homes, lots of resale homes, very aggressive in terms of finding a new home. You're also minutes away from Stillhouse Lake, 20 minutes from Fort Cavazos, an hour away from Austin, 45 minutes from Waco. Also walking trails and a creek, a pavilion, a lot of really, really awesome amenities in that community. This is a Tippett home. It's still under construction, but it's on a really great size lot, 0.19, 1,800 square feet, 4-bed, 3-bath, priced at $319. It's actually less per square foot currently than a lot of the other builders, but really pretty wood beams, light fixtures. You'll probably have some vinyl plank throughout, stainless steel appliances, tile backsplash. And then our highest priced new construction home in Three Creeks is going to be this one by Carruthers. Price per square foot is reflected in the things inside of it. This one's a 3-car garage, 4-bed, 2-bath, 2,100 square feet, just shy of a quarter acre. Vaulted ceilings, Hoffered ceilings with recessed lighting, wood beams. Looks like a wood-burning fireplace, wood-like ceramic tile, beautiful two-toned cabinets. I love these color selections that they've been doing lately. Their bathrooms are always fantastic. So in this one, you have that center tub, just super elegant finishes and a large yard. Nice variety of price points, really awesome access. Honey Glen Acres, this is going to be the highest price point currently, I believe, in the Belton area. This is a Brandon Watley home priced at $1.5 million. 1 acre, 4-bed, 3.5 bath, just shy of 4,000 square feet. Did I say 1 acre? Modern farmhouse. This one's out towards Academy. Which ISD is it? So you're still part of Belton ISD within Belton. 2-story home, high ceilings, open concept floor plan. Looks like concrete accent wall, probably wallpaper maybe, Venetian plastering. Master bath, loft area with a wet bar, and a pool. So this feels more farm area to me, whereas our final community, Rancho Del Lago, I think Carruthers is the only one currently building in this community. $700,000 to $800,000 price point, just over half an acre lot. This one is a 4-bed, 3-bath home, just under 2,700 square feet. So Morgan's Point, you're gonna have a ton of trees still. All those deer roaming around right close to the lake. So very different feel between the more farm area of Honey Glen Acres. Stunning kitchen. Again, those two-tone cabinets. barrel ceiling, electric fireplace. This is their Reagan floor plan, and it is ceramic tile. Backyard is just about done here. Outdoor fireplace, outdoor grill, and outdoor kitchen. Always top notch with their kitchens and bathrooms, of course. A lot more brown than I've been seeing in a while. And I hope that that was helpful, getting a good glimpse into different, that's more of our middle price point, but getting a glimpse. Morgan's Point, you'll generally be seeing Carruthers being the only builder still building out there in terms of spec homes, which means already started. They carried the note, you come, you pick it, you buy it, you leave, versus there are still lots of lots for sale. Our last stop is Salado. We are just totally switching vibes. Within Salado, there's a lot of more limited but high-end new construction homes. Some of our newer communities out there are going to be Sterling Meadows, Mill Creek Meadows, The Sanctuary, Flint Ridge, and Eagle Ranch. Okay, so if we look at all of these homes here in Salado, sorting by price, lowest price at $344, and then our highest priced home at $869. Let's go ahead and sort by subdivision and start off in Eagle Heights. So of course, Carruthers is building here too. They're building in a lot of places, but good idea to see different areas that these various builders are building in. So this one's priced at $399, originally $419. You can see they've had that price drop. 4-bed, 2.5 bath, 1858 square feet. So one of the lower priced homes in Salado. Electric fireplace, double trade ceilings, smaller but still great sized kitchen. Got ceramic tile, the wet areas and kitchen, main living spaces, some of their 3-car garages. Oh, this one's beautiful. So this one's in Eagle Heights. You have those big oak trees out front, really capturing the front of the home. I know that landscaping is going to be beautiful with that brick and stone exterior. Of course, oh my gosh, look at those vaulted ceilings. Beautiful pendant lighting throughout. Gorgeous accent fireplace. Stunning, stunning, stunning home. Tone cabinets, that honey oak and black centered island. Soaking tub, walk-in shower, dual vanities, always huge walk-in closets. Wonderful backyard, again with that outdoor kitchen, tons of trees. And this guy is priced at $699. So 4-bed, 3-bath, 2,700 square foot home on half an acre. And if we look on the map, this community is just off of I-35, Salado, off of 2484. So if we zoom out more, you can see you have Belton, Temple, and then Gerald, continuing down 35, Georgetown, Round Rock, and then Austin down here somewhere. Amazing location, amazing lot sizes, amazing home. Let's also take a look at one more community while we're out here. Let's look at Flint Ridge. This is on the opposite side of 35. You have builders like Lennar in here. King Ranch Road, this is Duran Homes. I always love his kitchens. Office, aren't they so pretty? Really great job on the details and selections in this one. Chef Dream, pop filler, farmhouse sink, that's the word I'm looking for. Vaulted ceilings, tons of lighting, accent fireplace, accent walls, farmhouse, farm door into the master bathroom. He also loves his outdoor kitchens. I bet there's one on here, let's go. Yep, outdoor kitchen and a really great sized lot. Homes out here are on septic. Generally in our area, if you get over a half acre, you're generally on septic. That is just our glimpse into your 3 different areas, Temple, Belton, Salado. Very overlapping builders. I know them well. And if you would like any more information on builders in this area, if you'd like to get an idea of inventory, incentives that are being offered, you want me to give you a virtual tour and just help you out, get you started, you know I'm here to do it. Tax rates. So generally your lowest property taxes are going to be in Salado. You can find probably 1.7 to 1.9 in Salado. Temple Belton area, just depending on where you're at, you're looking at just over 2 to 2.7, kind of depending on where you're at. So that can affect your monthly payment a lot. Of course, there are exemptions if you're a disabled veteran, if you are over 65 exemption, your homestead exemptions. So those are all things to consider. But if you'd like more information on any of these homes, any of these areas, or just want to know where to get started, you can find all my contact information below. I would love to speak with you. Until next time, I'm Andrea Dudick, Realtor and Associate Broker with Vista Real Estate.